Okay, so now we're going to move on to how to determine where your vanishing point is so that you can use it to put items into the drawing that don't have lines already drawn for them. For this, I'm going to come back over here, and Photoshop is going to default to the rectangle tool down here. You click and hold and drag, or in the flyout menu, and choose the line tool. You're going to get this toolbar up here, and this is the color that my line is going to be. For vanishing point lines, I like to make them stand out as much as possible. So I'll pick a really obnoxious color. And I'll turn the stroke on as well to the same color.
I'm sorry, which tool was that again?
That is down here, it's the line tool, and it'll be behind the rectangle tool.
Okay. Thank you.
And then all the way out here at the end is the weight of the line. And 2 is going to be pretty skinny. I'm going to make it 4 pixels wide. Okay. So now I just take the line tool and I'm going to just trace existing lines. Yeah.
Which layer do you want to be on?
This is going to be, the line tool is like embedding an object. It's going to create its own layer. Okay. So I'm just going to follow this line like that, and then I'll come over here to this one, and I'll just line right up with it, and there's my vanishing point. And I can tell, I can even test it further by grabbing any of these other lines in the drawing. Remember, it's a hand drawing, so it's not going to be absolutely spot on, but you can see everything, all the lines in this drawing, from this perspective, are headed right for that spot, okay? So now that I know where that is, if I wanted to put a piece of art on this wall, I could just start at my vanishing point and draw lines like so. Oh, look at that. See what's going on? See where my lines layer, my shape layers for my lines are showing up? They are behind my lines layer. So if I move that down, now I can really see what's going on with my vanishing point lines. Okay, so the great thing about these is they're obviously quite a distraction, right? But you can come back over to the layer stack, click on the top one, hold the shift key down, click on the bottom one, right click and merge those shapes. So now when you don't need them, you just come to the little eyeball and turn them off. Okay. But you can use those now to stretch lines over to this wall as well. And now you know exactly how to skew your art image to make it fit in this perspective. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to merge these guys again here, right click and merge shapes. And I believe I've got, oh, I thought I had a piece of art out here. I don't. Let's see. I'm going to go get one really quickly. Let's see, maybe I've got one in here. Oh, nothing in the Dropbox either. Okay. So I'll go to Google. Find myself some modern art images. Make sure that they're nice big files. And I'm just going to grab anything. I'll grab this one here. Right click, save image as, part 1, save. And now when I go to place embedded, I've got some art in my folder. Now I'm going to want to shrink this down so that it's kind of to the scale of the room. And in order to be able to turn on the multiply so I can see what's going on behind it, I'm going to have to hit enter and place this first. Then over here I can rasterize that layer, turn on the multiply mode so I can see where the wall ends behind it there. Now I'll go back to Control T to transform, right click to distort, and I'll zoom in. And then I'll just kind of fit this to the wall. And remember, when you're working in perspective, all your verticals want to be perfectly vertical, straight up and down. And I'm just making sure that this points right down my vanishing point line. And then I hit enter. And I turn off my vanishing point lines, and I have a piece of art on the wall that's in perspective. Okay. All right,